Even chopping down my playthrough was still long. Bigger, smaller, choppier, funny version. If only we could make a good game. Marry blue-haired lady and I get blue-haired son. I didn't see a single love interest in 2 hours of playing. Oh no, is it gonna be a sex game? Is it gonna be a fan service game? No! I just thought it was like talk to your little son and your little son will say things. Okay, I've got my DLC stuff. Okay, I've got my DLC. Chaos and Lord of the Last Night, Nemesis, Star God, Lady and the High, like, there's no way anyone could have read all those okay. A war of darkness and light split the cosmos. From his imbalance, a dark, malevolent force was born, and worshipped and decided darkness and created monsters, creatures who wished only to become one with the dark. Wait, didn't it already previously say there was a god of darkness? Ding ding fucking ding! The war brought chaos to this new world. Didn't it also say it was a god of chaos? The world itself was torn asunder. He got big shoulder pads. You look like Jack Spicer! I'm not controlling anything, it's just a cutscene of some guy beating up a guy. Really bad artifacting on these 3D fronts. Was that like a vision? Did you have a dream of being beaten up by a random man? What was that? Dot 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 dot. It was a wide man! Are you our Frederick to our Crom? Caspel! If we do not fight now, but many more will say, that's what you remind me of! Purple cabbages! Crockett got dipped in marmalade! It's a mix of Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy Tactics and Yu-Gi-Oh! The art looks high resolution, the interface looks pretty good, the font is a bit blurry, and then the sprites are incredibly blurry. His hand is randomly cut off by the grass. I still don't even fucking know what the plot is. And that tree looks like a pickle. I gently approach you with a montage of that. What are all these things? What in that made us gonna... Also it's automatically going, why did level up fly across the screen? Only half of the screen tells you what the items... What's up with this big empty space at the bottom? Why the fuck is our menu this wide? These dark grey pips are being cut off. It's not going up to the amount I'm clicking to, it's going up 2 at a time. I've literally never seen a save screen which like, you will save precisely once and you're automatically kicked out, like no yes or no to continue. A manual bit of Japanese voice text with no subtitles? Why did you fade it and back out again? It's a little bit annoying, it keeps sliding back and forth. I guess does the game not know how to render 2 characters on screen at once? It went back and forth just for him to go dot dot dot. Isn't it really annoying if the entire game keeps doing this? So we have 2 costs on the screen. We have AP cost next to the move name, and we have SP use, which means cost, translated differently in the same fucking screen again, which is at the bottom of showing you how many hits the spell does. Why do you not just put the 2 costs next to each other? There's clearly a room. It doesn't just give you the details of the skill you're already mousing over, it changes your cursor to a skill detail cursor where you now have to double mouse over the thing again. Why exactly is a representation of a blast attack a rock? So every fucking skill has an item of a rock? It shows 0 attacks, so how much damage does the skill even do? That could be moved up to here, this entire space here could be giving actual information on the move you currently have selected. Come on, come on. Lightly wiggling small person. Help me. I don't give a shit about New Man Massacre only exists for this cut. See, that guy looks like fucking evil Gordon Ramsay. And just a really, really long running sound effect. You! Another entirely new character we don't know! What a weird song. It immediately showed you a flash forward to a thing that will happen in like half an hour of gameplay. A belt with a zipper in the middle of the belt? What the fuck? I'm at the point I'm like, yeah, kill his ass, I don't fucking care. I'd like to move on to the next protagonist now, but presumably he has to fuck a girl for that to happen. For the strength you seek when you must give everything to me and make a deal with the devil, except I am booby. That's a really fucking cool design for a monster, dude. You're like a darkness version of Ifrit. He, Borgnine, protect... Ernest Borgnine! What a weird fucking reference! And we obtained a basic, whatever a basic is. Riveting battle gameplay! Why am I flashing so fucking rapidly on my turn icon, and then random squares on the battlefield are glowing, and then there's an aura coming out of me, and also, why am I suddenly brained with another man? Yeah, nothing seems to happen when you click on the glowing squares, except you, other square glows now when you don't glow. It doesn't just give you a list of the skills, you have to click on the target, and then only after selecting the target you get to see what skills you even have. Mind! Why is my mind going up? What does the mind mean? Why is there a timer going down? All that gradiating around the glowing effect. Why are those two guys glowing? Why would you just you learn a skill at level 25, like why not just give us a chance to find out? Raise the class and have a level, okay. I guess I hope I'll remember this 10 hours in the future. Why did he jump back into place to die? That's really weird too. They jump back to where they were and then animate walking to it. Also, I just fucking noticed that the targeting reticule has a shadow on the game world. How do you even fuck that up? All the characters you just saw their profiles on the first fucking page. The shadow won't answer why the pillars seal the gods. Or why there must be enforced seals. We haven't even been told about what the seals are yet. You can immediately start the game and immediately just point at an option in the menu and get spoiled for shit later in the plot. Our main character is 33 of 80 profiles. What the fuck? For the contract, Leonhard gains extraordinary power we haven't seen yet and saves Ellis later, ending the war in Lucretia. Yeah, he didn't really fucking need that power, did he? Because Ellis was totally fine and just standing there with her monster friend who'd already saved her. So what did we fucking die for? She's eventually saved by Leonhard, but when he suffers a mortal wound, she has to fend for herself. Christ that follows triggers her untapped potential. That seems like it won't happen, because that's saying that happened in between us dying and being resurrected, but that didn't happen. Does it mean off screen she did that and that's the reason she... No, she was saying, all I know is that he shows up to help me when there are bad people around. I mean, like, as if she already knew the monster guy and he's always been around. By releasing an enormous amount of power, high elves and some of the powerful beings, how Borgline came to be. Unfortunately, Ellis has passed out releasing that power. That didn't happen! None of it happened! So it won't click me. Let me click on the one that actually says event. I don't keep harping on the interface being bad, but like, we have one thing here which looks like a node linking things together. We have two things here which are totally different art style and wider and larger, and they just seem like actual areas. And there's no way indicating they're not just part of the background. Shouldn't it be like every spot is a node, or every spot is a circle? And there's no lines linking between them to show where we're going. What are these two other dots underneath the sun orb? Oh no! Rock! The entirety of this fucking cutscene is indeed just, oh, it's a rock, what will we do about the rock? There shouldn't be a rock here. Maybe the evil guys put the rock in. What will we do with the rock? We have to have a battle minigame against a literal boulder. And this is where they choose to explain the glowing squares from 4 battles ago. Removing your character onto a teammate extended area or vice versa. And perform linked attack. Keep in mind extended areas change the direction of character faces. Like, I went and I stood in the extended area and the extended area changed. So how am I meant to stand on the extended area? You see, I move and then it changes. So which of these are the extended area? On this screen, does it show Bergnine's extended area? And then I move into Bergnine's extended area and it shows my extended area now. Which am I now deciding which order my extended area will be in the next turn which somebody else moves into? But it's going to be so easy so by having them be different colours. If it's not showing us linked anymore. Is this not his extended area? Do I stay here? Am I already in the extended area? I don't know. Why did it work in the first turn? It's not working now. I feel like they're leaving out major things. You need to understand the fundamental system itself, but then really over-explaining random small stuff. Do I understand the spots and also move around so that my spot also connects with them? Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Why didn't you explain that in the tutorial? Why didn't you explain in the tutorial? Oh yeah, now we've all moved to not in our areas anymore. Get one hit with that and then you're all out of position and you have to do it all again the next turn. You're aware enemies have their own extended areas so they can also link attacks, but we can't see the enemies' ones? Why did you decide it that way? Why did you decide it that way? I just didn't notice the turn order has the rock. But what do we do now? There's no new nodes that appear to move on to. So what do we do? An entirely new different thing happens when you click on the rock spot twice. Oh, there's a Grandpa! Okay, I'm glad I persisted this long to just see an ice Grampus. With a little toothbrush moustache. You're like Professor Rowan but evil. Like you channel the energy of Team Galactic's hair and put it into your shirt. From you of all people, Lager. Lager. Oh, larger Grandpa! It's a slightly grizzled screen. I wish I had any context for who any of these people were. A big debate between nobody and nobody too. Never before have I seen a game like so destroyed by interface alone. You could have just moved it to the right and had the text box in the same place and there would have been enough space. And why is there nothing on the rest of the fucking screen? She bounced and her sprite was cut off at the bottom. Fucking combo numbers overlap each other. So you can't even read which one you're on. There's a big empty space on the fucking bottom here. Like, it's not an equal amount of alignment from the right and the left. What is EP? What is PP? I presume I know what you... Oh my god, the font is blurred and then the numbers aren't. The numbers are instead overly sharpened. Yeah, I have nothing more to say. I have no pithy conclusion to all this. Just, yeah, well, I had this game sitting in my inventory for so long I never knew it was so bad. Everything in this series is actually really... So probably once you actually master what all these really confusing systems do, it actually does get... The fucking icon for the camp menu has a line of pixels at the top. Oh, I can't even give it any credit when I try. I think I'm going to entitle this video, I played Agarest and now it's everybody else's problem. Yeah, me too, mate, me too.